Welcome, everybody. John Zager, johnzager.com. How's everybody doing today? So, the eastern slope is windy today. Storm's coming in later tonight, I guess. Supposed to be around the mid 50s today, I believe. It's warm, but it's windy. So, and then the storm's coming in tonight. We're supposed to get snow tomorrow, I believe, starting in the afternoon. And it's supposed to snow, I don't know, 2-3 inches or something like that. High of in the 30s somewhere. So, wanted to do a short YouTube, excuse me. Wanted to do a short YouTube. Watched a video yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't know who brought it out, if it was NASA or if it was one of those other programs that talks about outer space and the world and all of that kind of stuff. I'm not sure. But anyway, it was interesting enough that I don't know if there's any factual base to it, but it was interesting enough to bring it to your attention. And here's how it went. So, is it Buzz Aldrin who went to the moon with his little crew of people there? And so they got to the moon, and the way the story goes, as the presenter was presenting it, and again, this is supposed to be factual information and factual film and footage and that sort of thing. Take it for whatever it's worth. And they had cameras on board, and they were observing the moon, being on the moon while they were there. And two alien spacecraft were hovering in front of them or trying to land, or who knows what they were doing. As I recall, I don't know, I've watched it twice. I might have to go back and watch it a third time to get it correct, but I can't remember if there were people out of the spacecraft or not. But at any rate, supposedly, somewhere down in Australia, we have a Secret Service station that nobody knows about, that I think the name of it is Operation Star Wars. And they must have some sort of hardware down there, like a laser, I would guess. I don't know. And this is really hard to believe, you guys, but I'm just trying to figure out how funny is this whole story. So they're showing these two alien spaceships, I believe, wanting to land. And our boys down there in Australia aim their gun, I assume it's a laser, and from Australia to the moon they shoot down they shoot down one of the alien spacecraft, plunk, and it falls to the ground, and the other one skedaddles away. Good story, huh? From Australia to the moon, one shot, and we got him. and I'm watching the video, right? I mean, the video is supposed to be authentic video from Buzz Aldrin's little space capsule that landed on the moon. And it was just released. Of course, it was just released. Of course, it was. And so there was many parts of this little film. I think it was 39 minutes or some crazy thing. so after watching this little alien spacecraft crash to the ground with a dead-eye hit from Australia, it went on to talk about other things, of course, pretty fast. And one of the things they talked about was that from the beginning of Earth, which I guess is mankind, I don't know, there has been documented history of aliens involved with Earth and mankind. And this film, which is supposed to be kind of a just released NASA government something, go through, I don't know, there was probably 6 or 8 specific dates and times from the beginning of the Earth and mankind. Of course, they had cameras back then, right? So they document interaction with Earth and mankind from the aliens. No, really, this is true. Really, this is absolutely true. And oh, golly. Oh, geez. And they used documented books. I think they quoted out of the Bible one time for something. And it went on and on and on. So the point of that little narrative presentation was that alien spaceships, they've determined, are about 1 million years ahead of our technology. No, really? Yeah, really. They talked about, and I don't know if they showed or not, they might have, they talked about spaceships coming down to Earth to investigate, and they didn't have any mufflers on them, and they were too loud, right? They were too loud. And then they showed, these space ships coming down to Earth later. I don't know. I'm supposed to remember how many years later. I don't remember. And their technology had gotten to where, they must have put mufflers now on their spaceships, because they could hover over the Earth and over civilization, and you couldn't hear them anymore. Advanced technology. So the black eye is that we are 1 million years behind current spaceships and aliens in technology. Well, I don't know. Elon Musk will figure that out. If you keep giving him enough money, he'll figure it out, and he'll get us all up there. So that was 2 things that was on the little film, and it went on. You guys get the gist of it, right? I don't need to bore you with any more of this crap, but I mean, the presenters were like just dead serious, like this is absolute, and they went through other kinds of things. But anyway, so there you go. I found it on YouTube, I believe, and I think if you go in and search for alien spacecraft or technology or something, this latest video will show up. And it's entertaining, you guys. It's entertaining. Here's the takeaway. All right, the takeaway, the question that I came up with, which I'm sure everybody has come up with, not just me. But so if you believe in a God, right, who created heaven and earth and man and all that kind of stuff, right? Did he, in fact, create another civilization or planet long before he created us and Earth? Second part of that question is, did he create, because they're talking 1 million years before us, so my thoughts go to, if you believe in God that created heaven and earth and man, right? Did he create many or several planets with civilization on them before he created, I don't know, us? The other way to look at that question is, if you don't believe in God, right? Okay, so there's something out there that was awfully powerful and educated and sophisticated and, learned in the art of spaceship flying amongst galaxies. Were there more than one planet and civilization that has aliens flying around wherever, and were there several, as opposed to just I assume they're just talking about one here, but were there several of those? And if so, how did they come to be? Wow. I spent a day after I watched this thing just pondering the likelihood of how there could be aliens, let alone spacecraft, let alone being shot down from an asteroid on the moon. Oh, golly, it was so fun. Anyway, sorry. So, God bless everybody. Take care of one another, and I look forward to talking to you all again real soon. Thanks a lot. See you. Bye.